What's going on, guys? Mr. Flashy. Today I'm going to be doing my first Sit and Go weekly tournament here in this online game on the mobile phone. If you guys want to add me, just let me know down below. I can give you guys my code, whatever, exchange. But I'm just going to go ahead and kind of just wait for everyone to fill in and hopefully get started here pretty soon. Obviously, by the title of the video, I obviously did well, and I just wanted to give you guys a little mental breakdown of what I was kind of thinking each hand, each play kind of deal. I'm still very, very amateur. I'm still learning. So first hand here, we get 4-7 offsuit, and honestly, you should only be playing hands that are like ace high, king high, pairs, suited, suited connectors. So just gonna go into the next hand here. This is kind of what I'm thinking. We get 3-5 suited connecting pairs, like I'm saying, right? It's also second hand here. Someone went all in first hand, so very amateur playing field here. And I just go ahead and check as the big blind, and we link up with the lowest pair, which is not very good here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and check. Someone could be running queen, queen high, 9 high. Someone could have a flush nut draw. So we get a 7, which doesn't really help us at all, actually. So I'm just going to go ahead and raise and act like we have maybe something here. Kind of see what everyone else has here on the board. Just a very light limp bluff here. And one dude folds. And that guy right there, he's like going to be my arch nemesis basically all game. There's going to be a lot of cuts. So, and I just don't want to, put him on blast or anything. It's just a very bad sportsmanship play. So, but he raises to 190, and I just go ahead and fold. I just wanted to see what, what people had. And we get ace-3 offsuit as a small blind here, and everyone seems to be calling a couple folds, and now it's my turn, and all I gotta do is just call. But instead, with ace-3, I want to get some value out of it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and raise to 2.5 big blinds, and we get some calls. Pot is 220, and we link up 2 pair with a potential straight draw. And I just go ahead, and honestly I kind of forget what I did here. I think I just check. Yeah, I should have bet top pair just to get a little bit more value, because these people are very amateur players. But everyone goes ahead and checks. Now this is where it gets interesting. Someone could have ace queen, and I'm the first one to bet, and I don't know. I do bet here. Very rookie mistake, acting like I have the queen, so I kind of bluff bet there. And someone links up a 7, so there's no way for a straight draw here. Unless someone has 4-6, then obviously there's straight draw. So I kind of go all in here. Not really all in, but I raise 5 more big blinds, and I get the pot with the 2 pair. Did not show my hand. And we get into the next hand here, and we get 4 ace offsuit. And we're kind of the same scenario as we were in last hand. And this time I'm just going to go ahead and raise again. Should have done 50 like I did last time, but very small limp raise here. Not very good on my end, but is what it is. You watch these and you learn, right? So we got 4 of hearts high. It's not looking very good. We're just getting checks around the board. I still have ace high, so I could have a potential chance at a straight draw here. And we definitely don't get it. So now we're in a weird predicament. Pair of 7s on the board. Someone could be running jack 7, 10-7. Someone could be running king 7, ace 7. So someone could have 3 of a kind. Someone could have full house. Buddy raises 5 big blinds. I'm just gonna go ahead and hopefully I fold here, because Buddy right next to me folded, and there's really no point to keep playing this hand because I have the lesser hand. And yeah, go ahead and fold. So next hand here, sitting at a pretty good amount of big blinds. We get jack 8, so we do have a connecting run, but it is not suited. And big blinds are still 20, so it is still a playable hand, but I just go ahead and fold. It's just not really a suited connector. But we get jack 4 here, suited. Not a very good hand either. And if I was like big blind, I'd probably play it, but I'm pretty sure I don't play here. It's not a very good hand. I'm still very amateur. I'm watching this back now after more studying and amateur play by me. I mean, it is only 20 chip big blind, and I'm at a decent amount of big blinds. So we get the turn here. We get some checks. I'm just gonna go ahead and bluff the top pair here. Actually, I just check. I'm glad I checked. because if I'm remembering this game now, it did not go how I wanted. Yep, we get a 3 of clubs. We have absolutely nothing now. I'm glad we did not raise, because someone may have, jumped it up a lot, and I would have lost a good amount of coin there. So with a 3 high, hopefully I check again, and I bet for some reason. I don't know what I was thinking actually in this moment. Maybe I'm trying to bluff queen high because no one was, betting and acting like they had queen high on the flop. So I just go ahead and get the pot with the queen bluff. I don't know what they were really thinking, what else I really had. Maybe they had like king high, jack high. Maybe they didn't really have anything. So it is a very amateur table, and people are kind of just playing random hands because the blinds are so low. The game definitely gets more interesting as, the tournament goes on, which makes a very interesting play, like tournament standards versus cash games. So we're going to have king 7 here going into the flop, and we get 3-7 2 pair. So we do have a chance at full house, and someone may also have 3 of a kind, or someone could have 3-7. Someone could have, some aces, some 10s. He limps 40. Basically a small blind, so I think I'm just gonna raise him here because I do have the better hand in this moment, showing you guys here, kind of the best hands if you want to go back and look at that. But he raises to 400, and I'm thinking now, oh, he may have full house, he may have 3 of a kind off the rip, and it's really not looking good for me. And plus it's 400 coins. I was honestly gonna call him there, but someone sent me a gift, and it was that dude, Z, and it messed up my raise, but I'm glad I folded there because, I don't want to take the risk there for, a lot of big blinds there. That's over like 20 big blinds easily. So go ahead and call here with king 3. Dude's just spamming emotes, and we get on the flop jack ace 8, sorry guys, and we have the king of spades, hoping for the flush, and we don't get it. We're just getting a lot of checks around, meaning no one has an ace really unless they're bluffing. I'm thinking here, no one really has an ace. Like, I was kind of assuming, everyone's very amateur, only betting when they have, top pair. No one's may not be betting for value. Now in this scenario, it's kind of interesting. Someone could have like ace 8, jack 8, 6 8, and I'm not raising, bro. I don't have a good hand. So next hand here, we get ace 9 suited, which honestly is not a bad hand. You can't really get, you still can lose to bottom hands, but I don't know why I raised here. Oh, I was the last person to bet, that's why. So yeah, we raised it up to ace 9. No one really wanted to play. I feel like I had the best hand in this scenario, unless someone has like, king queen, king jack, aces, kings, queens, some kind of pair. So I just wanted to get a little bit of value, and buddy folds anyways. So buddy checks, and I have on the flop, I get the nut flush draw, and I also get the top pair. So honestly, I just checked, not really trying to get value for some reason. In that moment, I didn't really think about that. Now that I'm seeing it, I should have probably bet for value. And now someone has straight value with queen 10, 10 8, 10 queen. So I'm still hoping for the flush draw here. Someone raises 360, and I do have the high card for the flush draw. I don't have top pair anymore, so it is not looking very good for me in this moment, to be honest. Kind of thinking here, it's a lot of coin. 360 again. He's only playing when he has good hands, so we go in here and he gets a 7, dude. He gets a 7. If he was playing 10-8 and he flopped the straight, I'm gonna be sad. So I check here. I think buddy might go all in. He definitely has the best hand. Yeah, he's probably running 10-8. I go ahead and fold. I don't even get to see his hand, which hurt my feeling the most because I just wanted to see what he had. But assuming he has 10-8, I'm not mad at it. And so the next hand here, we get king 7 off suit. We just go ahead and wait for everybody. Under the gun calls. Late positions, they call. And then I raise here with king 7. I'll just get a little bit more value. And we can't really connect anything here. We just kind of need like a 10 or... I kind of just need a 10 here in this situation for the straight. Everyone kind of checks me here, and someone gets the ace. So someone definitely has a top pair now with us 3 in the game. I'm thinking I could get a straight draw. I mean, someone could have king 10, which isn't very good for me. So I go ahead and limp raise here with king 7, like a dingleberry. Buddy folds, and someone has 3 of kind, bro. Someone had aces. I go ahead and go all in here for the bluff, acting like I had the ace the whole time because I bet on the ace. And buddy folds. Let's go. What a play. What a freaking play. Betting on that ace on the turn and then going all in on that river just was a great bluff. Honestly, seeing that now, I not even realizing like how big of a play that was for me, because I mean that was the end of the tournament if he, bets, because I'm pretty sure he had the better hand. I just bluffed it better. So going queen 5 suited here into the next hand, we flop the top pair, but there is flush draw, so I just go ahead and check. I definitely don't have the flush draw, but I do have potential straight draw, but someone could be running, 6 something, or 4 king, 4 jack, 4 10, king 4, ace 4. Someone has ace 4, it's over for me. They just flop the straight on the flop. So yeah, I just go ahead and fold. Next hand here, absolute dog. 8-4, you can probably guess what I'm gonna do. Ace 8 here, suited. Go ahead and just call on the big blind. And I'm just going to go ahead and hope for the best. We flop top pair, and we also have nut flush. So, and we also have potential straight draw. So, and we get to bet last here. I'm just going to send this guy address because he's been annoying me and just been sending emotes. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and raise here because we have a pretty decent hand with the flush draw and the top pair. Someone could have jack 10, so we could have ace jack, and buddy gets the straight with the king, and he gets the queen on the straight draw. So kind of I wouldn't really say bad beat in a sense, but I mean he got lucky with the queen on the river, so I can't really be mad at it. King 6 suited here. I just make the call. No reason to not play it. I mean, we are down to 800 chips or 10 big blinds, so it's not looking too great for us. It's getting down pretty low. A lot of people aren't really going all in. There's no point to, unless you have the best hand. So king 6, we have the nut flush draw to the flush, and we have a nut draw to the straight with the high card here. Someone could have king ace though, so buddy goes all in. I just go ahead and fold. Buddy had king 9. I'm pretty sure he got taken out. So next hand here, we're getting ace 6 off suited. So we lost that last hand, and it's not looking too great for us. We don't even have 10 big blinds anymore. We're down to 8 big blinds, and we're just gonna go ahead and check here. Make the call with ace 6, and we have the potential flush draw here with ace of spades. And I'm just gonna go ahead and bet. I know buddy is very low on chips. The board, MJR has the most chips here. He's the leader. Actually, Robert has the lead here with 3,500. I'm pretty close to last, and then we flop the ace of clubs, so we kind of run out of the straight and the flush draw. So we just kind of flop top pair, hoping no one has jack 8, ace 5, ace 8, and buddy raises 160 here with second chip lead. And I just go ahead and raise him here, knowing I have ace high. He probably does too. And he flops a king, and it's not looking good for me, so I get the dub with ace high. I don't know why he didn't bet the flop. I think he had jack high. So next hand here, 10-3 suited, and I'm just gonna go ahead and fold. Not a great hand at all. Blinds have been now raised. I am big blind with 3-2 in the pocket, so not very good for me here. Buddy makes a call under the gun 1, fold. And buddy raises to 320. I really didn't want to play this hand. I was just going to check, so I'm kind of glad he raised. And yeah. So next hand here, we get 3-7 off suit. Another not great hand while being in the blinds. So once it gets my turn, we're just going to go ahead and fold here. Or once it gets to me. Into my next hand here, as the dealer, served up a jack, heart, ace of clubs here. We're just going to go ahead and getting 2 folds, getting a call, and, someone could be running kings, queens, with 8s, 9s, so I'm just going to go ahead and make a call as well. Small blind folds, big blind calls, and we have the ace of diamonds, 4 diamonds, 9 diamonds, which does nothing for me. someone could be close to a straight. I am, at least. And we get a king of diamonds, which actually does nothing for me. So Robert goes and calls. They call as well, which means they don't have a diamond, and if they do, they only have one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go all in here and hopefully get the bluff off here and pick up the 560 pot here. So Robert, they both fold. Oh goodness. All right, so we get that one. And this next hand here is the craziest hand of poker I've ever played in my entire life. We're dealt 8-9 behind the dealer. And I'm thinking, well, I have the best hand. Not thinking, oh, I have ace. Someone could have ace 10, ace jack, ace queen, ace king, ace ace, or any pair of them sort. So I go ahead and raise here. The dealer, he's a straight dog. He go ahead and calls. Robert, he's thinking about what he's gonna do here. He calls. MJR 419, he's thinking about it. He folds as a small, and Z calls with 150 left. And with queen 5-6, I have the ace high club here, and with checks, saying no checks around, or no bets around. Maybe no one has a club. Maybe someone's running king jack, or maybe someone's got 7-8, or 10-4, and guy goes with the raise. We have a call and an all-in, which is basically a call. And I'm left here thinking, okay, he may be running a club, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it too. But the king of clubs is crazy. We're one away, and he raises as well, so I'm thinking he may have a club, and I'm gonna go ahead and just say YOLO with the all-in again. And you know what? We're just gonna pray to the lords, to the poker gods, that someone checks, and we pull. Robert calls, and we hit the 10 of clubs for the flush. He had the ace high with the king. He bet on the king, and I got the flush from the river. That is crazy. The next hand here, with 8-7s of diamonds, I'm just gonna go ahead and fold. So, getting to the next hand here, it is 9-5 under the gun. Don't really need to make the player. We're just gonna go ahead and fold. Next hand here, with only 4 people left now. We're calling 3-8 here with the small, and it's now to him. He calls 5-6-7. We have a potential straight draw. We do have the high straight draw as of now, unless there's a 9 or there's a 10 or he has the whatever, but we get it with the raise. He obviously had nothing. He probably had ace jack or something high. So with jack 5 here in the pocket, go ahead and make the call with a high chip amount. We're doing well, trying to get bust these other 2 players out, trying to go against Robert here, because he obviously has everything. He checks here with king, queen, 4 of hearts. With jack 5 offsuit here with no hearts at all. It's not looking very good for me. And now he may have ace 4, king 4, queen 4. He may have some kind of heart of some sort. So 7 king takes it here. Pair of 4s. Yeah, 2 pair took it. So with 9-8 here, under the gun, not very good for me. I'm gonna go ahead and fold. Next hand here, I am big blind to 640. I just got raised. So with 5-6, not looking very good for me. And we flop 4-6-2, potential running straight draw. And that's kind of about it. We flop top pair. But he may have, aces, kings, queens, jacks of some sort. He's not very happy what he's seeing. He could have ace 3, ace 5. He may be happy too. Now with 2 pair, I feel like I'm feeling pretty good. But, someone may have potential flush draw. So I just go ahead and raise here, hoping, he may not have anything and folds to me, while the other doofus here has, hopefully, 10s or something, because then he can't flop top pair. But he has kings and 10, and I won a 2 pair. Let's go. And honestly, I got pretty lucky with that hand. I mean, with being big blind, I would not play that hand if I was in any other position, under gun or anything. But with 4-9 in the pocket here, we flop ace 3, ace on the flop. Just gonna go ahead and check. And we get a 4 here, so we're running 2 pair, and we have the higher second pair. And I don't think I realized this at the time, I might have here. And I feel like raising is a pretty good idea because now you have top pair and connected with the 4. If he has the 3, it doesn't do anything. So we got 5-4 suited here. And we're just going to go ahead and fold because no point to play here. And we get next hand 4 ace suited. Buddy goes all in, or he's big blind. So I'm just going to go ahead and raise to Robert here, hoping I have a decent hand. And I'm just going to hopefully win outright. Nope. Oh, I do. Ace high. Oh, and then he gets some as well because his was queen high. So that's how that hand goes. He's now small blind with 640. I'm big blind with 1.2k chips. Big blind with only 3.770 chips. I only have about 3 big blinds. Robert has 1 point something big blinds, and MJR is down to no big blinds basically. But I almost have a straight draw here. But he goes ace. But he goes all in. He's trying to end the game right here, right now. I have 6-7. I just need a 5 or I need a 10. But I'm just going to go ahead and give it to him because there's no point to potential risk on just the flop. With king 3 high here, they want me to make the call. I go ahead and do it. Probably not the best decision in my, poker career, pre-flop with king 3 with, only a couple of big blinds left. We don't really flop anything on 4-7-7, but he raises. I'm just going to go ahead and, I can't really do much in this situation, so I just go ahead and fold. Robert wins again. Go ahead and fold on jack 3. Next hand, ace jack. We're going to go ahead and make this call as well. I'm trying to take this guy out, so I feel pretty confident, trying to get value. He already bet 1.2k. Make him just go all in with 8 jack. And he almost gets the flush draw, which is kind of scary, but we take the dub there. Let's go. So 1v1 now, showdown time. 3s and the big blind, but he folds. I feel like that could have been a great hand to potentially win, but since he folded, can't really do much there. So now we're both kind of neck and neck here. 3-2 in the pocket, and I make the call for some dingleberry reason, but I feel like if I don't make the call here, my next hand is just going to be even more expensive. So I just want to get a little bit of value, but he just makes the all-in play. Probably has a straight draw. I'm just going to go ahead and fold. All right, so let Robert take that dub. We're down to 2-10 chips left. If we lose, we get 2-4 in the big blind. And you know what? I'm just going to go in all in here. Because you know what? I'm a savage. He's running 9-6 suited, 2-4. I get the 2. And no 7. Let's go. All right, we're back in it. We took it with the 2s. We're back in it. We get jack 9. Jack 9. Make the call to him. Make him play. Make him play. And we get ace, king, queen. We just need a 10, dude. We just need a 10. I got great range. I go all in to match him. He has a jack. He has a 3. And I get the higher pair. And he gets half of it as well, which is fine. But now I'm big blind. He's little blind. Literally, our stacks are even. Actually, no, mine takes it. And we get the top pair, but he has potential spades, and he just goes all in, and I make the call. He doesn't have spades. 5, 8, 3, bang! Bang! We get it on a 10 top pair. Thanks you guys for watching, and leave a like, subscribe, and a comment if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next tournament. Deuce.